Welcome back, Metalheads, to another review of Friday 13th YouTube channel. Today I've got a Swedish album review for you by a band called J.D. Miller. Now, the band have just released their new album called Empyrean, and it's a fantastic follow-up to the band's previous albums. This is a must for people who enjoy listening to bands such as Evergrey, Dark Waters, and some really other cool progressive metal bands. Check out this review, Metalheads. Now, this band was formed back in 2011 by Peter Halldén, who was the vocalist in the band, and also Timonen, who's the guitarist in the band. Now, these guys decided to write their first single, which was called Devil's Revenge. The band were later on joined by Emil, Eriksson on drums, and also Jonny Trobro on bass guitar. Now, it wasn't long before the band would release their debut album called Grand Intentions, which is an absolutely fantastic debut album. And this was followed by the album World War X and Afterglow. The album was produced by the band. However, the mastering was done by Michael Anderson, who's done a fantastic job. So now I'm going to tell you the song titles for this new album. We'll open up with the intro. This is called Prelude to the Empyrean. This is followed by the song Butterfly, Inside the Night, Out of Control, I'll Never Give Up, Awake, We Are the Machines, One in a Million, Call the Police, Enemy, and the last song is called Alive. So that's the song titles. So now I'm going to enlighten you with the music for this album. Now, as I said before, this band are compared or do sound similar to Evergrey, Dark Waters. They've also been compared to be the heaviest AOR band out there. Now, the opening track, The Butterfly, is a brilliant opening track. It's very progressive, it's very heavy. It's got that detuned guitar sound, similar to those bands like such as Evergrey and Dark Waters. Also, the bands that spring to mind on this song is Pagan's Mind and Anubis Gate. Also a band called Pryamaze. This song also has some fantastic vocal harmonies with very catchy choruses and verses. The album has a fantastic production. It almost sounds like Jacob Hansen's been involved with it. Maybe there's some involvement by Jacob. However, this song also has a fantastic guitar solo. So check it out, folks. The song's called The Butterfly. Now, the next song, however, is a more relaxed song, a little bit less heavy than the previous opening track. This is called Inside the Night. It has that little bit of AOR vibe to it, but it also reminds me a lot of the band Pryamaze. Now, the next song is called Inside the Night. This is a really good song, not as heavy as the opening track, and it's a really, really catchy song with some great vocals and guitar playing and music all around. Kind of reminds me of Danish band Pryamaze. The song also reminds me heavily of Pryamaze. So if you're a fan of Pryamaze, this is a song for you to check out. It's called Inside the Night. Now, the next song is called Out of Control. Like I said, this does remind me a little bit of Pryamaze. Quite a lot, in fact, on this album. A little bit of Evergrey, and also another German band called Jaded Heart. This album is quite symphonic. However, it's still a catchy album with some great guitar riffs, some fantastic vocals, and a nice solid rhythm section. Next song is called I'll Never Give Up. This reminds me of the Poodles and also a band called Eclipse. It's hard rock AOR with a heavy edge. There's some fantastic harmony vocals on this album and some really strong vocals, as well as musicians playing really tight. Next is Awake, We Are the Machines. Now, this is a heavier song, going back to the first album, The Butterflies. Very inspired by Evergrey, but it's still a heavy song. Very melodic with some catchy riffs and some fantastic vocals all around. Another band that comes to mind on this song is also Anubis Gate. If you're a fan of Anubis Gate, this is a great song for you to check out as well. All in all, this is a really, really good, strong album. Very heavy in places, but still got the harder edge of AOR hard rock metal. It's got a fantastic production with some really catchy songs and some great vocals. I'm going to give this album 4 out of 5. If you want to check it out, it's by J.D. Miller. The album's called Empyrean. Fantastic album, released on Mighty Music. So, folks, thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Please leave comments. Please tell your friends to subscribe. I much appreciate it. Thanks for watching. More albums coming later on. Stay metal, metalheads.